Hello everybody, my name is Cristian Munoz and a fourth semester of degree in English as a foreign language. For today, I'm gonna talk about the information and communication technology in a foreign language teaching and learning. As you know, in our century has increased the number of the students of a foreign language, especially in English language. Remember that in the past, the process of learning foreign language was very boring for the student. They didn't like English class because the teacher didn't have tools to develop a better environment, healthier and pleasant to students. For this reason, the teacher should learning everything about the tools that the technological can give them. But before to implement the technological resources available for a foreign language learning, the education authorities should do a study about the real needs to logistic structure and educational community. In addition to do partnership with private entities to seek financial resources, development of information resources, database knowledge about the different technological resources available, information infrastructures that are equally available for all countries and regions, the different technological resources available for learning foreign language bring some questions to the education community. This education community is composed for teachers, students, and parents. The questions are what is or should be the role of ICT in a foreign language teaching? Another question is do technological advances replace the role of teachers in the teaching process? To respond to the first question, it's very important to remember how easy nowadays the people around the world can access to information and knowledge through the use of ICTs, allow access to other culture and language, improving the equality of teaching and learning in general and especially in a foreign language teaching because ICTs facilitate the application of technology not only in education, also in a business, politics, etc. To respond to the second question, we can conclude that the use of ICT has become a changer for teachers because they should be sensitive about the potential of ICTs in teaching and learning process in a foreign language. In addition, the language was identified as the principal barrier to successful use of ICT because the contents in the web around found large percent in English. Also, the teachers should be sensitive in the appropriate selection of materials for their students. In this way, the teacher above become multimedia slave and can play the reading role in teaching, that is to encourage students to reason and solve problems. This is often because teachers aren't prepared enough to handle it with confidence. The technological advance in a foreign language teaching that revolutionizes the teaching methods on strategies used by teachers to improve the effectiveness of teaching process. Also, the excessive use of multimedia advance causes the lost communication between students and teachers, diminish the initiative of the students to think and participate in class, becoming spectators of a virtual course. I think that it's very important to mention a budget of the multimedia learning environments. Uh, with multimedia, we can enhance learning in different locations and institutions of diverse quality, present, present opportunities to the student working at different rates and levels. Updates the contents working ensures that the teacher and student encounter and have the chance to work with current and authentic sources, such as encounters tie learning to the most important events of our time in underscore the general idea that knowledge itself is not fixed and finalized. Let's remember the most using technological resources currently deploying in language learning: audio devices, video, televisions and radio broadcasts, and computer. This technological resource innovates the way of language learning because multimedia computer can combine all the advantages of the technological resource of the above mentioned are easily accessible for us. In the web, we can find many software applications to language teaching and learning as a cold software illustrate how teachers are making use of them. Um, they can find free resources for language teachers and teacher trainers. In summary, if we are to read the benefit of the learning environment with ICTs and the technological resources offered for a foreign language learning, our government should apply the recommendation for UNESCO Institute for Information Technologies and in Education. And this recommendation begins with the analysis of specific needs for our student community for different education contents before deploying the medium, and that the teacher planning out are stages of the introduction and implementation of new programs and ACTs. Thank you.